Well, tell us all about it.
Wow! Welcome back to another episode of Spilled Ink. Right before we went live, there was somebody's cat was meowing in the background real loud.
That would be mine. He's
hell yeah! It's pretty good. But yes, welcome back to another episode of Spilled Ink. We've got a little crew here of returning members, and we're just gonna hang out and draw and talk about God knows what this week. Probably music again, because that's what it always ends up being. But what's up? I'm Max Flowers. I'm co-host. Brandon is out again this week for hopefully the last time for a while. But that doesn't mean that we don't have some great people here. We've got Goblin Grimm, we've got Eric Allred from Outer Space, Punk Rock Chris, and Carl Borne. And we'll just go ahead and do our little round table. Well, what's up, Goblin? You want to tell us what you're working on today and what you've got going on lately? What's up, dude? Happy to have you back, man.
Yeah, I'm always happy to be here. Adding some more coloring pages to the Hellspells coloring book that I've been working on off and on, and then
awesome.
Working on a bunch of other, some fan art, getting ready for Comic-Con, doing some prints, and then also working on concept art for another comic book that I'm working on here soon. It's going to be in the style of like a 90s kids cartoon.
Hell yeah.
Fun.
What shows do you have coming up?
My next one is Cherry Capital Comic-Con in Traverse City, Michigan.
Nice. Very good.
No, I don't have too many booked this year, but the good ones I got booked.
Good. Awesome, dude. And Retro Roman Doomsday. Hell yeah. Happy to have both of you back in chat again. And Eric, what are you working on?
I am working on the first page to what will be like our summer special for OS Shorties. We've been putting out little quarterly spin-offs of Outer Space, and so we did like a Christmas special, the Yuletide Bonanza, and then we have the 420 special that'll be releasing this weekend, because I'm going to be tabling along with my co-writer Ben Collins at Staple in Austin, Texas.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's a great con.
Yeah.
Are those going to be available on the Apollo City website or?
Yes. So the 420 special, we have a little a bundle that'll be coming through with some deals for off of the Apollo website for this and one hitters. I think we've been talking about promoting that this weekend. But yeah, these will the Yuletide Bonanza is available digitally on the Apollo website, but if you want a physical copy, just message me. I can send that to you.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're doing a great job on those OS Shorties, and they're coming out pretty regularly, so that's pretty awesome.
I'm trying, man. I'm still learning a lot as we go.
Yeah, but that's how you do it, man. You're gonna have 50 books, and then you're gonna be great.
Fingers crossed that it only takes 50.
Chris, what's up, man? What are you working on? What you got going on?
I am still slogging through inks on storyteller pages for AHA. I am currently on page 47. Luckily, I don't have to do all 80 pages of ink in color and lettering by myself for the whole anthology. But it's like a 20-page storyteller section. I did not realize what I was getting into.
That's always fun, though. It's always good to be just working on pages and consistently doing those, knocking those out.
Yeah, it's been real fun, and I've really learned how to go faster without feeling like I'm sacrificing a ton of quality too. So that's good.
That's always the goal, for sure. Yeah, that's what I've been working on. I did a real quick deadline for for Free Comic Book Day for my book with Brandon, and yeah, that was a good gauge, a good test of how fast can I get it done, but also keep the quality there.
Yep.
Speaking of quality, Carl, what the hell are you working on? That looks great.
What do we got here? So this is I'm doing the 3rd issue of White Wolf. Even though we've got the Of Thunder Kickstarter going. There's 6 more days left on that, and then I'll start White Wolf issue 2 Kickstarter while I work on issue 3. This is issue 3.
Damn, so you got a pretty good backlog then.
Yeah, this is the Thunder. I don't know.
It looks awesome, man.
So yeah,
That's cool how the pencils translate to the page at the end of the day. You know.
Yeah, there's a lot of Photoshop work too to help it out. So there's a link on my website, ratracecomics.com, for everything I'm working on that's available.
Sweet, man. Yeah, and like Carl said, there's 6 days left for Of Thunder, so go check it out. It's like Hawaiian Thor with incredible pencil rendering, and it's Carl and Nate Price of Pork Chop working on that. But it's a cool book.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm working on. Also did Drip, and he's the publisher of Night of the Chihuahuas. I also just finished an issue of Night of the Chihuahuas.
Yeah, and Family Man too, which is
yes, and Family Man's available on that Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, and this is the Chinese book actually that I just pulled out. But yeah, that was fun. There's so little dialogue that we translated the cover text, and then there are a few lines in the back of the book, so those are translated too. But yeah, go check that out. I'm working through this big guy again, so this is a big 16 by 21 pager for a gallery show I've got coming up. So yeah, we all are working on prep for summer events, like Brandon titled it. Sometimes he just makes up a title and we're just like, whatever, it's fine.
I mean, we don't know until the show's over what it's really going to be like.
Yeah.
What it's really going to be about.
Yeah. But yeah, this is it's a one pager about moving from California to Alaska and about our journey doing that. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Anybody else got any shows coming up?
I'll be at 5 Star with Chris Stahl in June in Dayton.
Yeah, I'm working on some of the letters for Gag 2. And
That's right.
And Chris Longbox sent in another submission. His articles are always awesome because they're like true zine style, handwritten, and doodles and stuff. It's awesome.
I just found out I'll be at El Paso Comic Con, which is May 1st. I think someone canceled and they let me in, so now I got to find a hotel room and all that.
I think Nate's gonna be there too. So are you tabling with Nate? Or
I just went to El Paso, so it must be a different show. I think I might have applied to the wrong show. I don't know what's going on. I'll be there, whatever.
I knew he was.
Of course, we'll both be at Phoenix Fan Fusion at the end of May. And then I got invited to be a guest at Tucson Comic Con. That's not till Labor Day, but that's nice because like he got invited to Phoenix and I got invited to Tucson. So those are free tables. We might actually make a profit.
Yeah, it's always nice doing local shows. I know Nate was just at WonderCon, but I think El Paso is still coming up.
I was looking at WonderCon. He was complaining that he had to go right away. From WonderCon right to El Paso, but
then it turned out to be a good show for him. So yeah, it's funny.
I've heard El Paso is surprisingly a moneymaker, even though you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, I have no clue.
You're not going to go from Alaska to El Paso.
No.
That's kind of my problem too, is that Michigan doesn't really, I mean, we got some conventions, but there's not a lot of them, and most of them are all farther downstate. So either way, it's going to be a bit of a travel for me.
Yeah, let's see. Tucson is like a day's drive from everywhere, like Vegas, San Diego, Albuquerque, El Paso, but Phoenix and Tucson are only 2 hours apart. But then you got to work in hotel costs, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can ever make that money back.
Yeah, it gets expensive.
Sure.
Especially with table fees, what they are now. Kind of rebelling against that.
Yeah, I went to apply to one of the bigger conventions here in Michigan, and the table went from $400 last year to $600 this year
Jeez.
for
Yeah.
just our basic artist alley table, and like it's not even like a proper 8-foot long table. Like the table width itself is like super slim, so you don't have much room to put all your stuff.
That sucks. Yeah, Phoenix did that too. They're close to 500. They sent out something this year saying you've also got to buy insurance.
Yeah,
And you have to set up the day before, and parking is $30 a day.
jeez.
So it's
That's
120
ridiculous.
just for parking.
Oh my god.
And then if you have to use their Wi-Fi, that's another ripoff right there too.
Yeah, Wi-Fi, power, anything else you want.
What? Charging for Wi-Fi?
$100 a day.
Oh, what the flip?
$100 a day at Grand Rapids Comic Con was how much
That's
their
crazy.
Wi-Fi was.
Capitalist gonna capitalist, but whatever.
That's fine. Let them just have a bunch of people selling anime stickers, and the artists can stay home. Then maybe they'll realize their mistake.
Yeah.
All
That's
the
right,
bootlegs and AI slop.
Ugh. Started doing like local markets out here that are not necessarily connected to comics, but like more like retro markets and different like different fairs, and that's seemed to be like because you're less of like just like mixed in, and you're more of like there's not a lot of people who just do selling those comics at those markets. Like there's people who are selling like vintage comics, but there's not necessarily like original works that are out there. So I've found that has been pretty, and those table costs are like nothing. Like I haven't paid anything for some of those.
Yeah, I did go to the horror con here. I mean, the table
Yeah.
like $70 or $80, and I didn't sell too many comics, but I sold original art.
Heck
Like in the first hour, I made the table fee back, and then some.
Oh yeah.
Just selling original art, so everything after that was profit. Which doesn't happen at a Comic-Con for some reason.
I've been doing pretty good at horror conventions, other than we had one recently that was a whole fiasco and ended up on the news and everything because the guy said he only overbooked by like 20 vendors, but it was more like 100 something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was crazy. But that puts off a lot of people from wanting to try doing those events.
Yeah. What's he going to do next year? Like, no one's going to apply now.
Yeah, hopefully he's gone completely under. I know that there's a bunch of people that are suing him.
I had a good time at ASCAF. That's kind of like our Arizona version of IC3 or whatever. That table fee was reasonable. It was only a one-day show, but it was a reasonable fee, and everybody there was specifically interested in independent comics.
Yeah, that's like staple. Like that's like specifically for it's like the independent like media expo. So it's like I would say 98% independent comics, maybe some artists in there that are just selling original work, but it's pretty cool little show.
Yeah, well, we had original art collectors show up too. I sold 3 pieces of original art, and just one of them paid back the table fee. So that was good. That's how I'm making my money now, selling original art. I mean, I got to lose it, but I don't really mind.
Yeah, because you're the artist, you can just make more.
You know?
Oh, that's what we're missing. We're missing the lo-fi.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's too quiet.
Ain't got no tunes.
No. Where is it? Well, some of this stuff is so funny. Here, let's hold on. We're gonna test whatever the hell feeding the ducks is. We're leaving feeding the ducks on, man. I don't know what this is. It's some elevator waiting music, but we're gonna leave it on. Unless it gets weird.
having flashbacks from being on the phone with the bank.
Well, that's funky.
Yeah, man.
I'm not hating it so far.
That's so funny. I don't know why it's called that. Feeding the ducks.
I don't know. There's nothing foul about it.
Hey.
Do you guys have like an object or like a thing that you just like hate drawing?
Cars.
I was gonna say that. I fucking hate cars too. That sucks.
That's funny.
I hate drawing cars.
Cars are a pretty big test in perspective. Is the problem.
I avoid motorcycles. I think they're even worse than cars. Unless if they're old motorcycles, you know, where you can see the engine and everything.
I think anything that involves a straight line is my enemy. I think that's why I like doing horror comics that take place in the woods, because I just draw trees and you don't have to make them look exactly the same in every shot.
Right, you can't draw a tree out of proportion.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can. I've done it.
You can draw it out of perspective.
It's easier than drawing a house, though.
Yeah.
Getting commentary again.
I know. Sorry.
I don't know. I thought that was in the music for a minute.
Just trying to find the ducks.
Yeah.
We're being serenaded.
It's beautiful.
Lucky for him, he doesn't look like his meow sounds.
She's hiding somewhere, so.
I found this website called sketchfab.com. We've got 3D models of everything.
Well, that's nifty.
Yeah, so I would never steal a spaceship or something like that from them, but they've got all these like specific model cars and airplanes and stuff. Like I'm drawing a very specific Volkswagen van right now. So I can, for free, as a preview, you can go in and just spin it around at any angle you want.
Nice.
Get your worm's eye view, your bird's eye view, all this stuff.
So I like about Clip Studios that they have a couple of like 3D assets that you can do that with too, which is helpful. And if they don't have one on their like official thing, usually somebody has made one of whatever it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
Them ducks be eating good, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like plants too can just be kind of annoying sometimes. Especially like if you're doing like a variety, like shrubbery, you know, just like mundane ass plants. Sometimes can be a pain in the ass thing.
That's the kind of thing you can do while you watch TV. Got a bad habit of putting on terrible, like, Tubi horror movies.
I've been finding
I
some
don't really
gems
watch
on there.
I don't really watch them. They're on like as background noise.
Yeah.
It's too quiet while I'm drawing, but then yeah, they can be distracting.
Have you gotten into any of the kung fu horror yet? That stuff's fun.
There's yeah. Yeah, it is. Anything with kung fu and vampires, I'm gonna click on.
Absolutely.
I've been rewatching Star Wars, and like I was really picking up on like some of the George Lucas kung fu movie shit. You know, it's like when
Yeah.
he's definitely watching some shit when he came up with this.
Oh, Yoda's totally like the little kung fu guy on the mountain that you have to go see
Yeah.
to learn the secret techniques.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. How do you guys deal with drawing like really small figures?
Try to put them in silhouette.
Yeah, scribble it in.
That's what
Hope nobody pays too much attention to it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I switch nibs and lower the detail by like 1,000,000%.
Joe Kubert used to say he would basically just draw a clothespin.
Yeah.
Little Fresno night crawlers. The little cryptids are just like little walking legs with a head.
See, it's tricky when like I'm drawing something that's about the size of my pinky, right?
They just
And so, but it's also like there has to be enough identifiably to be like, yes, I know who that is, you know,
Yeah,
and differentiate.
that's important when you're creating your characters. They'll say that like Disney's big on that. Like every character should be identifiable as a silhouette.
Mhm.
You know, the ears, the hat, whatever, big nose, beak, something.
yeah, that's why you got to build a strong silhouette for your character designs, so they can be read as that character from a distance.
That's one of the like 200 things you got to be thinking about when you start a story out. And you get 5 pages into it and like, oh wait,
Yep.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, and it's tricky because it's like auto bio, you know, so it's not like I can just like throw like anime protagonist hair on somebody and then it's like easy, you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I've learned the hard way, like why a long time ago they put people in flashy costumes.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know, like from 500 feet away, you can still tell Batman from Superman, right? It gets really hard when you're in black and white too.
yeah, yeah. So I'm like relying on stuff like different glasses shape, and then like it's a little bit of exaggerated hair, and yeah, no, I'm probably not even gonna do much with tones. So it's like pretty much those things, and then like a lot of it's like stance too, you know, how a character stands and moves.
Yeah. Different making them different heights is helpful.
Yeah.
With auto bio, you can only mess with it so much, right? Before you're not drawing the actual person anymore.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! No, I got some talkative.
Yep.
All the animals are wanting to be part of the show.
Now my dog's growling, you can hear that.
It's getting real now.
I got a Chihuahua that just turned 1. She is got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
She's good. Man, when I was at WonderCon, my girlfriend texted me and she's like, Rosie, the 9-pound Chihuahua, like just attacked a rattlesnake. Like she punched it in the face.
They are vicious little warriors, huh?
But when he rattled, she knew at least to run away then. I think she thought it was a lizard at first. Too rough.
I wish they had off-brand ska in the background.
Elevator ska.
That'd be rad. Have any of y'all drawn like sci-fi type ships before?
I have. Oh, well, ships.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Okay. What do you do to get like inspiration on how to shape those things?
Okay, so this is actually one of like the first things I did when I was like going into college for art school. And Jake Parker was going through pretty much this exact same problem, and he loved drawing ships, but you can only draw so many ships and like directly pull from so many things that he was like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. And then he sat down and essentially he just drew like 100 different ships, and like powered through it and did as many variations as he could to figure out like how ships worked and their like shape language and stuff and be able to iterate. So like that's one way to do it. The other thing too is like thinking about like what the purpose of the ship is, right? And then like a lot of that is like concept art kind of thinking. It's like, okay, what's the purpose of the ship? And if it's like a transport ship, it's gonna have a lot different like shape language than a fighter ship.
Yeah.
And then you kind of pull from like your own library of what exists, right? It's like, okay, so a transport ship, is it gonna look like a bus? Is it gonna look like a boat? Is it gonna look like a soccer mom van? Is it like what's it kind of gonna like look like, and what fits in the environment and speaks to the story? And then it's like, okay, well, is it an alien ship, or is it like humans made this ship, or is it like what kind of stuff like that? And then that'll just like inform your shape language, and then you do like 3 to 5 different ones and then pick your favorite and then move on.
Okay, that's pretty brilliant. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of a like 19,992 Chevy Aerostar. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, and so it's fun thinking of it that way, because then you can put it in a frame of reference where you're like, oh, I know what this is, and then I'm just gonna like throw some wings on it and put it in space,
Yeah.
Versus being like, what does this future society look like? That's a much more difficult question to design from scratch.
Yeah, I've got this. If you can find it, this book takes you through like a lot of the influences of Star Wars and the process like that the creators used.
Oh wow!
Like look, there's a World War II flight suit, and pretty much there it is again.
That's really cool.
And,
Man.
and I've seen this for sale at like used bookstores. It's an old book, but it's around.
Okay. That's really cool.
It's literally like pictures of Nazis lined up, and then the show pictures soldiers from the Empire lined up, and you're like, oh wow, they just took that directly.
Oh man.
Here you've got your Millennium Falcon. It's just a World War II bomber. It's a gunner inside a World War II bomber.
It's kind of brilliant that it can be broken down like that. Wow.
Like that's a World War II bomber, but that could totally be the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. That's what it looks like inside.
The Star Destroyers are just battleships, in space instead of on the water.
Yeah. Wow, that's really cool. I'm gonna have to look for that.
Yeah, Star Wars: The Magic of Myth.
Can you imagine if we all still had to use like big giant morgue files like they were using back then?
I don't have to imagine it. I had to do that.
I know. You're just like, oh, I need to know what this one thing looks like, and you're digging through like 8 giant flat files for that.
I joined a book club. Yeah, I joined a book club where I would get all those hardback books that didn't sell, and they'd sell them like after the fact. Used book sales for like I could get a hardback book with Lions of the Serengeti or whatever, for $5. It was just 2 years old. I think I had a stack of National Geographics that came up to my waist.
Wow. That sounds fun until you think about the space.
What happened is it took a lot of time to find what you needed.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. Like, I don't know, it was kind of an education. Like, you spend an hour looking through National Geographic. You'd end up reading 2 or 3 articles.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I'm a side
But then, like,
cluster
3 hours
deluxe.
later, you're like, oh my god, I just started drawing and it's doing tomorrow. Holy god. It was fun, like, buying all kinds of magazines that I shouldn't have been buying. That would surprise the clerk. Like, what? I'm a bald white guy, right? I'm buying black hair. God, we all had like Cosmo and stuff like that as well, women.
Ah, hell. Dogs see a squirrel.
Uh-oh.
I know. One of them's a husky, and she has unfortunately been the contributor to them building their dray this year. So she's a bad girl for helping them live. They actually got one time. That was pretty gruesome. Music reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog level music.
No, it's the pause menu, man.
Yes. Just chill enough to bring you back in for another timed adventure.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. We're all real locked in now.
Yup.
I'm like drawing like tiny cars and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for this one.
Oh, when I was at WonderCon, I got off. Oh, there go the dogs.
The dogs are barking. Literally.
Yeah, when it starts getting close to dinner time,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in Arizona, it's only 4:15 here. When I was at WonderCon, I got offered an opportunity to do a Comics Curing Cancer submission for an art book. I did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. It's a fun take on the turtles.
Yeah, it is. I love the turtles.
There was a guy there. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but they said he's been doing his own indie comics for like 20 years, and he's put out one book a year for 20 years.
Holy cow.
Well, that was pretty impressive. I wanted to know like what his day job was, or how much money he was actually making off of it, but I'm like, that is a true love of the art.
I mean, like that's the biggest thing about the medium, man. It's consistency. You know,
Yeah.
it's consistency and not quitting.
Yeah.
When I think one book a year, like you would never burn out.
That's probably why he does it.
Yeah. Like it would never not be fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you always have your moments, but hey, Kris, do you recognize this guy, even though he's not eating a watermelon?
Oh, you be.
Yeah, I do. Look at him.
It's funny in that picture you guys put in the book. He's eating a mini watermelon, so you can't tell he's only a 10-pound dog.
Yeah. You could have like
Put like award-winning largest watermelon sticker or something on it, and it would have been great play with perspective. Yeah, I know that guy. I'm gonna be real excited to get back into drawing Barricade Brigade. It's gonna be another crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, like, lesson learned with this anthology, we didn't organize what stories were where at the very beginning. So we lost time, and on top of that, had a lot of life stuff going on. My father-in-law was in the hospital for over 3 months. He actually was gone for a few minutes on December 22nd. It's been rough. So there was a lot of weeks where it's like I did a page and that was all I got as far as just creative outlet. And now I'm playing makeup.
You almost got to schedule that stuff in.
Yeah. What, the father-in-law trying to die on me, or the
Well,
art?
An emergency in general, a life emergency in general. You know, something's
Yeah.
going to happen.
That is true. And that's,
You don't know
that
what,
is another,
but you know
right.
something's going to happen.
That's definitely another lesson learned here is, like, we had one of the people that was supposed to be in the anthology have to drop out because he had to move apartments, like, in the middle of it, which sucks, but, like, luckily we were able to not have to worry about it. Just like, go take care of what you got to take care of, because that stuff happens.
Yeah, you got to have a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
Go short on pages, or have someone else that was going to be in the second issue get moved to the first.
Yeah. Luckily, we had 8 other stories still, so, and no idea how long the storyteller part was going to be. I told Kris, I was like, I'm not drawing a story in the next one. I might write one, but I'm not going to draw. I'm just going to do the storyteller and be happy.
Well, how do you work that out too with that many people? Like, making sure, like, if someone has a double page spread or something, that, you know, or all your page reveals happen at the right time, you know? Like,
Yeah. So we do have one that I think we're going to have to adjust the storyteller portion for, but that's essentially what we're doing is resetting that page count so you're opening on an odd at the beginning of every story. But this one page, there's a double page spread that is 7 and 8, which would be 7 then 8. So if I add one more storyteller page, which is no big deal at this point, you know, then I reset the numbering for what that story needs and can adjust on the back side to reset for the correct numbering beyond that.
And then like, are you still in a 4-page, like a multiple of 4 for your page count?
Luckily, it's going to be square bound.
Okay.
We're doing it's right now. We're looking right at about 80 pages for this thing. So at least it's down to 2 count. But yeah, that is another big consideration. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I don't like drawing real people typically, but these are turning out not bad.
Why don't you like drawing real people?
I've struggled in the past with getting likenesses, so I just like to draw characters instead.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's all it is. It's not a... Yeah, it's just... I needed more practice, apparently.
For a second, I thought you meant like humans.
Oh, no.
You only draw aliens or what?
That could be fun, but no. Yeah, that's why the big bad in Barricade Brigade is an alien. Said that's enough humans. Done with them.
We're unnecessarily complicated.
I'm telling you. Amorphous beings with no kind of bone structure. That's what I like.
Like Chip in Futurama.
Yeah.
Oh, I got an interview with Kris on Longbox Kris on Sunday.
Oh, nice. I'll be there for that. Not on the show, but watching.
Yeah. I'm sure Nate will do most of the talking. Well, I never know. So Max, I know this is probably more Brandon's area, but I've been working with Rolling Squid Bones, and they were looking at that publisher agreement that Comix Wellspring's got out. Is the guy who runs it is actually lives driving distance from Comix Wellspring, so he can get books without having to pay shipping.
So that's pretty sweet.
But I think he had some questions about the whole process.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do would be to ask it either in the Discord or
Okay,
ask,
yeah.
or ask it on the print shop, which is their like they pull on Dan, the CEO, and stuff, and
Yeah,
talk
the
about-
newer show.
yeah. So that'd probably be the best way to do it and get more information about that. I don't know if it's out fully yet or what the deal is, but I know that they announced it. So, yeah, that would be the best thing to do because Brandon and all the other CWS employees are in that Discord and stuff, so
Okay.
they'll have answers.
Yeah, I think because like he put my White Wolf issue 1 book up with Comix 1.
Uh-huh.
We were wondering about getting if you can order it yourself, like at cost or whatever. I don't know.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, and that would be just placing an order through CWS for stuff and yeah, using that publisher discount and stuff. That'd be the best way to do it. I know they're going to be doing Book of Ones here pretty soon, so you could just order like one book
Yeah,
if you wanted.
yeah, I saw that. Man. I don't know. Like everyone else, trying to figure out how to get costs down,
Yeah,
especially since we're all scattered like all across the country.
yeah. Yeah, there's lots of thoughts and experiments and stuff, you know. And everybody's got their own opinion on how it should be done. So,
I just keep telling everyone, go to my website. Everything's on the website. There's a link. Whatever you want.
It's gonna be stuck in my head now.
this one is a lot more loopy than the lo-fi,
Yeah.
I feel like.
I kind of needed something like this during the day today. It was a terrible work day.
It's always nice to just hang out and like just lock in and draw. It's almost like meditation a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
You're just focusing on whatever the next line is.
Yep. Reminds me a lot of being on a skateboard for the same reason.
Yeah.
We were joking on the Rolling Squidbones message board that we should get a bunch of writers on this show, have them draw with all the artists just making like hilarious, snarky comments that would also be helpful. Drawing ability.
We've had a few writers on the show just come in and hang out and
Yeah.
you know talk. And then Brandon is a writer who started the show to learn how to draw.
That's what I told him. You gotta jump in feet first, man. He's not afraid.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And it'll make your writing better to know how to what the art side is like too.
Yeah, that is a really good point.
Mm-hmm.
100%. That's changed everything since I started doing these little shorts.
You're like, oh, I can't have somebody doing 2 actions at once on the same panel. I get it now.
Or all 5
Yes,
people
I
don't need to be
know,
in
I've been
every
telling
panel
you.
every time.
I've been telling you for 8 months you can't do that.
Or who wrote all these fucking panels for this page? Because it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
too much. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, I did that. I'm an idiot.
Yeah. Or the other one too that like is when you're doing dialogue and it's like there's only one balloon in the panel, but it's like 3 paragraphs of dialogue, and I'm like, where am I gonna put this?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's a
I'm like,
6-panel
they're like,
page.
it's only one bubble, and I'm like, yeah, but it's one bubble that's gonna take up the entire page, bro. Please give me a 3-word sentence, and I will be extremely happy.
One of the first writers that I tried working with was a aspiring film writer. So yeah, there was like 5 or 6 different points of views per panel, and like, dude, you can't do that.
Yeah,
I had to go.
Night of the Chihuahuas. I'm like, there's no. It's not a movie screen. Like, I can't fit 6 people
Yeah,
in every panel, like in the 6-panel page.
Yeah, so usually you just end up like doing whatever and hoping they say yes.
well, luckily he wasn't the one in charge of the project, so it was like, hey, you need to rewrite this. So it was one of those that it was one of my concepts, and I was looking to work with someone to do the writing to flesh it out for me. So because I didn't have the time to do it myself.
Mm.
I come from that world of film, so I completely understand that. It was like such a learning curve coming in and writing just comic scripts in general, because it's just like even though I feel like there is, you have storyboards in a film, but those do not necessarily translate to a comic page. So that storytelling changes, that mechanism in your brain that you have to use to sort of like find the narrative. The easiest way to tell that story on a 1 page was way different for me.
Yeah. And I come from script writing, like, those are the classes that I took in college for screenwriting. And the scripts are similar, but the limitations are different, And so I still write my stuff for like myself, kind of in a screenwriting format. But then I know I'm going to be able to like parse out panels later and figure it out. So I write it by scene instead of by like page and specific panel, because I know I'm going to change the paneling later. But that's only because I'm working like on a script for myself that I'm going to draw.
Right.
If I'm giving a script to somebody else, it's got to be different.
On that same note, does anyone cheat when they're doing pencils? Like, if it's for yourself to ink or color, do you shorthand it?
Oh, that's
Oh
totally,
yeah.
yeah.
I used to, and then I don't. Sometimes I don't like fully pencil it,
Mm-hmm.
But I've been getting a lot more detailed with my pencils actually, and I feel like it really helps, like with clarity. I think that being as specific as possible in your thumbnail stage is going to help you out so much later, But yeah, I mean, you can definitely cheat or like leave stuff and be like, oh, I'll fill that in later. But I think it's super helpful to be as clear as possible, as early as possible.
Those thumbnails really matter. I've actually, a lot of times I'll blow up my thumbnail computer and trace it.
Okay.
And then I flip the tracing paper over. So I'm improving it when I'm tracing it, and I flip the tracing paper over, draw it again, because when you transfer it over, you know,
Right.
backwards. But then each step I'm improving it. So, you know, and then when I transfer it, it moves a little bit, and I'm kind of redrawing it. It's a timely process, but if I really like the energy in that thumbnail, I don't lose it.
That's a really good idea.
About how long does it take you to do a page, Carl?
If there's no distractions, I can get done in 2 days
Not too bad.
or 2.5. I would say 3. If you want to include scanning it in and you know, coloring and lettering.
And is that you know, how long is that a day? Is that just like 4 hours a day or what?
No, I'm semi-retired, so I've got all day.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Now I got to take a lot of breaks because it's so detailed. I can get eye strain headaches. But yeah, I'll work like a 12-hour day. I'll probably only do about 8 hours of work in that 12 hours because I take so many breaks.
Gotcha.
And those breaks might be, writing, drawing thumbnails, and, Instagram and all the other crap we have to do, reviewing contracts. But it really, it's hard though. I find the more I get into this stuff, the more like all these other distractions keep coming in.
God, if I didn't have to post about a Kickstarter, could you imagine?
Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about. And just doing all the graphics for it and everything.
Yeah.
The secret is just get so good at doing it that you can do it in your sleep.
I'm still waiting for cloning and rapid age of the clones to get perfected. So I can just have clones.
Yeah. Like clone number 1, you work on page 2. Clone number 3, you work on page 3. I'll work on page 2.
Yeah. My roommate's like, well, where are we going to put them all? And they need to eat. I'm like, I don't really eat all that much. And I'm only like a little over 5 foot tall. Like I'm compact. Like,
Yeah.
I'm easy to store. Not going to notice extras of me.
Yeah, I like those Japanese hotel beds. They're just like a pull-out drawer.
Yeah. Just pull out a drawer, grab a Seth, give them their task, maybe a hit of Adderall or some coffee, and send them on their way.
Yeah.
It's all good.
No big deal.
Yeah.
I'd be happy if I just never had to sleep. Like, that'd be great.
Yeah. There's a tiny percentage of people in the world that yet only need like 3 hours of sleep. Like they don't suffer any health effects from it. I'd love to be one of those people. Like I'd love to have a legit photographic memory.
Really good at remembering numbers, but names, nah.
Same.
Serves me well in my day job, but not really in anything else.
Yeah, I always feel bad at conventions because like people will come up and start talking to me and they remember me, but I don't really recognize or remember their face or their name, or I know them more by either like the tattoos they have or like a specific project or artwork that they have. And unless they're standing at their booth and I see that artwork or that comic or that project, I have a hard time placing who they are sometimes.
I mean, we're all visual people, so like we all struggle with that.
Yeah.
I used to be a bartender. I had the same problem every bartender had, where you can't remember someone's name, but you remember their drink.
Yeah.
They're your regulars. Oh, you're Jack and Coke.
Just start calling them Jack.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. It's not bad. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Whoa.
Do you guys find that as you draw the same character over and over again, you get like a shorthand for them built up, and then that shorthand like changes how they look for the rest of the book?
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have to force myself to go back like and look at page 1 or whatever. I'm like, I'm drifting away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for me, it's because I work on the Hell's Bells comic for TikTok, and anytime that anybody orders anything from the shop, I do like little thank you cards, and the go-to, and somebody doesn't request a specific character, is to just draw Sharky. So I'm drawing a gazillion versions of the same character over and over again.
Well,
So yeah.
yeah, you want to deviate just for a mental break.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when somebody requests something completely different, like something that I don't have to draw from that particular series, especially. Like I've had a couple of people request wanting like a little sketch of my cat Zelda, which is always fun.
No.
Poor buddy.
Somebody's being pitiful.
Oh yeah, she's been mistreated all day. The worst.
Always do.
I could just feel the abuse.
I know.
all the lettering I've been doing the past few days is catching up with my hands.
Mm.
Oh, bad.
I think hand cramps are why I gave up on inking.
Yeah.
The only time I could do a good job was when I used a brush and I held it like really tight. I would basically just get writer's cramp. But whenever I loosened up, it got too sloppy.
I don't mind if it looks, like a little messy or, there's that wobble. But lettering is so like mechanical and tiny, like really tiny actions,
Yeah.
And they're super repetitive. So it's just like,
And you can have a loose style with art, but not so much with lettering.
yeah,
Gotta
exactly.
be able to read it.
It was crazy. I was on Instagram the other day and I saw somebody make this lettering tool for Illustrator, right? So you essentially just would like type, whatever's going in the dialogue caption box, and then they had an auto like balloon or caption box generator for the text that like, they did all the math and stuff so that it's like that perfect size around the text, and then they did like a bunch of different styles for it. And I was like, that's so freaking crazy. You could do multiple balloons at once. You could do whatever. It was wild, the tool that they had built.
Wow, they need to sell that.
They do sell it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for Illustrator, though.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, this would be great if I actually used Illustrator.
Yeah, I'm so fed up with Adobe. Not even them specifically, just all these subscription prices.
Yeah. It's like you don't own anything anymore.
Yeah. I'm just paying for something every month, whether I use it once or 100 times or 0 times. Like,
Uh-oh. Man. I just ruined my feathering.
Uh-oh.
Thought it was dry. It wasn't.
Nope. Yeah, I've been there.
It'll live. It'll be fine. Real art made by abusing real people,
Well, I think I'm actually going to finish inking all the pencils I put down before the show. It's pretty nice.
That is.
Which means I get to go back to penciling. Oh no.
I've been finishing up pencils on this at work. I'm not even worried. Like, it's fine. My work's getting done.
How many panels do I have left? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 panels. So I'm like halfway. But luckily, a lot of those are tiny.
Here we go.
Woo, woo, woo. Need to change the name of the show to Drawing with Loud Animals.
Yeah.
Thanks, Devin, for popping in. Happy to have you here.
Fur babies just want to be included too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all good.
they can have a turn later though.
Woo.
gang up on me. I'm gonna have to mute. Here for a second. It's 5 o'clock in Arizona. If I don't,
Uh-oh.
the Chihuahuas outnumber me. If I don't feed them, they'll eat me.
Yep.
Start at your ankles.
Yes. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
All right. How are you guys feeling about like Kickstarters lately? You know, do you think that it's still the way to go? Do you think that there's better options? Do you think it's just about like hitting it at the right time? It's been a while since I've done a Kickstarter, so I just was curious as what, you know, you guys might have thought.
I dislike them greatly. It gives me a lot of anxiety and stress, but I mean, I would love to do something like more like pre-ordering, like that's. But I do think that Kickstarter has a different reach than something like a pre-order would offer. So,
Right. Well, like I wonder too, like, because I've done pre-orders and stuff in the past, and I feel like people are less likely to be motivated by because I don't think you're getting that much of like a Kickstarter audience bump. You know, you might get like a little bit here and there, but people are just more motivated to go be on Kickstarter than they are to like go to your website pre-order something. It's very strange.
I think it's the ticking clock. Like everybody, like if there's a constant ticking clock, there is actually like a pressure to either donate or to, I don't know. There's also like this weird hero mentality that people have about like, oh, I want to be the one to push them over the to get them funded. That I've noticed. Like, I don't know. Like we'll have like a bunch near, like right near our funding goal, like reaching that goal, and then like it's very interesting. There's got to be a like psychology to it. Like,
yeah, and the other thing too is like I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
sorry.
No, it's it's so strange to me. I think part of it has to do with like that's where people are used to going to getting their indie comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and so there's less urgency on whatever pre-order you set up. Oh, that was the other thing I was gonna say is that it's there's like the public facing numbers of it, right? You can see how many people joined and the money that there is and whatever. And so it's some sort of like, some sort of weird FOMO public display of information. That's also like it's like a fundraiser, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like selling cookies at school. It's like everybody wants to sell the cookies at school to get the freaking prize or whatever, you know? But if you gave a kid a box of cookies and said, sell this and you get to keep the money, like nobody would be motivated. It's so strange.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do pre-orders and show how many pre-orders there are to try to generate that same.
You can, yeah, you can, but it faces usually it'll face the opposite problem then, actually, you know,
Which is so strange.
Yeah, it's like, there's only 3 pre-orders, you know.
I think doing something like that
factors with the goal and there being multiple tiers and like a bar and like it being the platform where that kind of thing happens, you know.
Yeah.
You're already just like prepped. Like most people know what a Kickstarter is.
Yeah, if they're there, they know.
I have yet to do one.
I tried getting away from it. Like I have put in my questionnaire, like do you want to hear about projects I'm working on that will not go through Kickstarter? And a whole bunch of people said no. Wow. Like I'm just trapped here.
That's fascinating, actually. That's very good, like, information.
So then that begs the question, which I'm sure we all ask ourselves, how do you build a bigger audience if the current audience, like, it's like being a punk band and your fans want you to continue playing basement shows even though you're getting more recognition.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. It's not
You might
sustainable.
want to pay the mortgage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I like full meals, not a snack a day.
Yeah, I don't. Obviously, I don't think any of us have the answer because otherwise we would have done it. You know?
Right.
But I think the other half of it too is understanding the factors that go into that, you know, like there are people, like there's young people and older people and whoever who like suddenly seem like they have a ton of success, you know, but I guarantee you that that's because of outside factors that they just happened upon or have access to, you know, resources they have access to that we don't.
Yep.
And so then we have the resource that we do have is time, you know. So it's just time and committing consistently and doing what you can and, you know, building honest connections with people, because eventually, you know, one of those doors will open and it'll be, you know, great or whatever, or it's not, and you just keep doing what you're doing now for forever.
Yeah, you better love it, because
Yeah.
you really don't know which way that's gonna go.
Yeah, and it's I think it's fine either way, but like that's the trick of social media that gets us all worked up, right? Is, you know, whoever young kid new name suddenly has 8 bajillion followers and is on the 10th printing of their first book that they've ever put out, you know.
Right.
And it's like those people have access to resources that we do not.
Right.
And you know, it's dishonest to compare yourself to that.
Yeah.
Or they just got lucky. I mean, sometimes the algorithm just helps somebody out for no apparent reason.
Yeah, you know, but I'd still consider that a resource that we don't have access to, you know.
Yeah. It's like playing the lottery. Like you can't expect to win.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just about hitting the cultural zeitgeist at like the right exact moment, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you do the right fan art that has like the right cult little following at the right time, and
Or, you know, the other thing too is that like those people don't necessarily always make it, you know. There are one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
so if you want to be in this for the long run, you know, you just do your thing and get better constantly and do whatever.
Right.
I'm not out here to make one hit book, you know.
Nope.
yeah.
Exactly.
Well, my thing is like the people who have been working hard to be seen, I know how it is to put in that hard work, whereas someone who becomes like an overnight, you know, sensation or whatever, they're going to burn up because they don't have the work ethic or the know about behind the work to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, they haven't had time to build up that discipline.
Yeah.
You see that in music all the time.
Oh yeah.
Where they say you have your whole life to do your first album, and you've got like 6 months or a year to do the next one.
Yep. Especially now when, like, you got to be able to write well quickly now.
Yeah, everything has to be done so fast. Devour content.
Yeah. To the point of, I just saw a video earlier today, actually. People are now calling books content. I'm like, wow, we've devolved. It's a book. It's more than just something to consume and not be moved by in some kind of way.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's so interesting, man. You know, because like I did, of course, no, I don't have one around me. Hold on. Because I did gag, right?
Yeah.
Which, here you go. By the way, you could buy it on artofmf.com for less than for like $5. But I did these, you know, and they're all hand done, all offset printed, all hand bound, and it's all exclusive interviews with awesome indie comics people that you can't get anywhere else. and I purposely did not upload, the raw video interviews, because I wanted people to interact with the zine that they had to wait for in the mail and like read and interact with, and not just like listen to mindlessly on a device, right?
Right.
And there's a lot of people that advocate for that stuff, unplug, get offline,
Yeah.
get off your phone and go interact with like real medium and
Mail clubs are making a huge comeback too.
yeah, analog media, like I thought people would be super into it, and nope, it's mostly I think that to some extent we do like the convenience of being able to just put on a podcast and listen to it, and we advocate for the analog medium, but don't actually like live that dream that we put on social media. I think that even the analog media hype is a product of social media fantasy. It's pretty crazy.
People are going on social media and posting that they're getting off social media.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, there's levels to this shit, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But I legitimately think that, like, to some extent, that's what it is. I mean, I think about it, and it's like, yeah, dude, I want my shit to be convenient as fuck, and if I have to go through any extra steps to do it or whatever, I usually don't do it unless I really want it,
Right.
Yeah.
And for the record, I still love this. I'm still gonna do this for at least a year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what I said I wanted to do. And you never know. If I just give it one shot and say I'm done, like that's not any way to work a project,
Right.
It may just need more time to catch on.
Right, exactly. And so and then I still think it's worth it. And I still think people should get off their phones and go interact with handmade zines and stuff that they have to wait for in the mail. I think that's such a good thing for you as a person. And then plus there's like all sorts of really cool community shit in here and information that you're not going to get anywhere else. These people aren't saying that stuff on whatever mega influencers big giant podcast.
Right. Absolutely.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that there's a case to be made for zines and mailing stuff. Anyways, I'm off my soapbox.
Feel free to stay on.
For anything exclusive or for a limited time, that usually helps.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm never printing these again. You know what I mean? So like, I have the amount that I printed, and that's it. So yeah. Plus, I'm gonna be running some sales. I think this summer we're gonna be running some sales on OA and all these leftover zines and leftover books that I've got. So we'll see what happens. I'd rather get my books out there than them rot in the Alaska rain.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming up pretty close to the end here, so we'll go ahead and do our little round table, and then we'll depart for another week. But Goblin, what's up? You want to show us what you worked on and where we can find you?
Yeah, just working on some more of the concept art, and then did this cute chainsaw chick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm mostly on Instagram and TikTok these days, and it's all under Goblin Grim Gifts or Goblin Grim 1.
Sweet, dude. And good luck at those conventions and getting all those prints sorted out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are some fun character designs. Eric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna give you one.
Well, I got this is all probably going to change because I usually just watercolor before I ink, but I just was going. So I did like the page 1 of the summer special, which is called How Rossi, who is this little alien dude here, survived summer vacation. So
Hell yeah.
it's sort of like I kind of draw a combination of how you drew Rossi on the cover and then Jackie drew him in the book. It's kind of like a beach party, like those existential 1960s films, like Frankie and Annette films that were like really bizarre musicals.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of the influence of this. Him's kind of spying on some folks having some summer fun and then decides to have some summer fun himself.
That's pretty good. I like that.
But then,
Are you still gonna watercolor it?
Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna watercolor over the. I don't know. I don't have a process or anything like this, so it's just like legitimately just me doodling and throwing shit at a wall. So
Figure it out.
yeah. So I've been watercoloring prior to inking, and that seems to help with my little doodling style. But
Gotcha.
I will watercolor it for everything. There is a
Yeah, it'll be a fun experiment. Sweet. Oh wait, and where can we find you?
You can find me on Outer Space or at Outer Space Comic on Instagram or at Staple at St. Edward's University this weekend in Austin, Texas. You can pick up some
Very
books. Yeah.
Huge. All right, Kris, what'd you work on, and where can we find you?
Okay, so started out, I did not realize that I was out of order. Started out on page 47 of AHA. Got that completely inked, and I'm probably halfway through page 37 as well. So,
Dude.
it's getting there. Punk Rock Kris on literally everything. TikTok, Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, not Twitter. And I'm on Facebook, but don't really do much there. So.
Don't go on Facebook.
I know, that's where all the mamas and papas share all their conspiracies. So
And all the AI zombie shrimp Jesuses saving children.
Yes.
Yeah. Carl, how are your chihuahuas doing?
They're
What are
okay.
you
They're
working
fed.
on? And,
They're happy.
oh, good. Yeah, well fed.
They have been appeased.
Yeah. I'm safe.
All right. What'd you work on, and where can we find you?
Well, easiest way to see everything I've done is ratracecomics.com. Or it's rat_race_comic for Instagram. But there's links. The website's got links to everything. Got links to issue number 1 of this book, White Wolf. The Kickstarter for issue 2 is coming out soon. The Kickstarter of Thunder is out now. We've got 6 days left. Yeah, so
Sweet. And you can maybe find Carl in El Paso, possibly, if he's going to a
I'll be in El
convention.
Paso. Oh, I did a cover for the Lesser Known Comics zine. The 3 ones are
Oh,
giving out.
sweet. Yes.
So yeah, you can see, if you go to my Instagram, you can see the colorized version of that.
Yeah, it looked great, dude. It's going to be awesome. Are you tabling somewhere for Free Comic Book Day?
Yeah, my local comic shop.
Oh, sweet. Very cool, dude. And I've been Max Flowers, and I drew some stuff, and you can buy my stuff at Art of MF or follow me on Instagram at Art of MF. Cool. This has been another week of Still Days. Yeah, we'll catch everybody next week. Later.